What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today's going to be a very quick video. I don't want to waste a lot of your time. I want this to be very fast. I don't do a very good job about advertising, which is why I'm making this video real quick. Because a lot of times between videos, I do a lot of web programming work. I do a lot of work on the website that you guys don't see or I don't make updates about, or at least talk about the updates. So as I sit here for like a week or two or even 3 weeks at a time, maybe even a month, doing a bunch of work, I don't really talk about it. I don't know if you guys really know about it. So I want to put out some of the things I've been working on out there real quick, just to touch on like where we're at with the website and the progress, because we're not completely done, not even close to it. We're just kind of barely getting started, to be honest. You know, this game's kind of old, but the website's kind of new. So at the same time, I'm still getting a lot of stuff done. Let's talk about a couple of the things that are going to be changing or have already changed most recently. Number one, we have brand new champions down here. Okay, now if you come to the website, you're not going to see Aislinn on the website. That he's hidden at the moment, and the reason why he's hidden is because faction unity bonuses were new to the website. I'm not going to talk about how other people's websites work. I'll just talk about how mine work. Mine need to get faction unity bonuses and updates, auras, all that stuff into the website before I can launch the stuff. I mean, I could launch what's there now, but it would be a little bit missing. Now, let me go over to Aislinn's page and talk about what's here that's not here at the moment. At the moment, we have the ratings and all that stuff. We're missing a description, and we don't have a champion loadout yet. But there's a lot of information missing here. Go over to this one over here. Okay, now we have ratings. Those are new. It's part of what I want to talk about. When you're doing ratings, you got like 850 champs in the game, talking about mythicals times 2. There's a lot to do. So when it's one person like me, I don't have a team of people working on this. There's not a whole, bunch of us doing stuff. It's just me. I got to do 850 champions ratings. That's a long time coming. We got brand new ratings here. We got Amius rating. I'm going to have brand new Amius ratings here really soon because we got 2 more rotations to go through. And to be honest, like I'm making a lot of value surges when it comes to Centranos and Amius content. There's a lot of champions in the game that work out very well for that content that are getting boosts in their overall ratings, value of the books, and priorities and stuff like that. So we're going to have Centranos ratings as well for those that are applicable. And then down here we got the brand new Bannerlords Unity faction bonuses. We got all of them except for the aura. That's the only thing that's keeping this thing from being launched at the moment. Is the way I coded the auras in the past doesn't jive very well with what they did with the auras now. So I'm going to have to make some changes. You'll notice that we got a couple things to consider. We don't have the aura graphic that's changed yet at the moment. We have to change the graphic. We have to add the bonus that's there for the Bannerlords, as well as future bonuses for whatever champions they add to their faction unity bonus champions in the future. Because I'm sure we'll have one for every single champion or faction, and maybe even 2. Who knows? It'd be pretty wild, actually, if they gave you 2 before they gave you 1 for each one. And I could actually see them doing that because they've done similar things like that in the past. Which is kind of wild. So anyways, we have mythicals here. Mythicals, I need to give them ratings. I'm going to go over all the mythicals, rate them all at one time, and then get some descriptions in here. We got both of them. You click the link here, and you can see both sides. All right. Let's go over to the loadouts here. Yeah, I just added the Lunar Conservator, which is Cythalia for Amius, the Lunar Archon over here. We have the Wrecking Ball, which is White King Narcissus Arena build. We have a couple different ones. Now, I'm going to add some things here, another search criteria, because some of these have descriptions and some don't. So, like White King had a description, the Executioner for Acrisia does not. So what I want to do is add like a filter here to search for ones that have descriptions already and ones that don't. And then I have about 50 hidden ones that don't have descriptions yet because I was waiting to add a description before I actually launched it, that I could just make public and then you guys could search for if it has a description or not a description yet. Now there's another part that I added where I took out part of this general description here. I'll show you on White King Narcissus real quick. General description here, and I added a new section called strategy description. And that's basically just going to literally tell you how to play the game, which button to push, when. And as well as I can give you that information, depending on what the build is and what the fights are, from my experience anyways. So that doesn't appear yet. The information I've taken out of here and added to there is basically invisible. I can add that within the next day or two, so expect strategy descriptions to be here, and that's going to work out really well for, Amius, the Lunar Archon builds, for example, when I tell you exactly when to push Sathalia's abilities and why you're pushing them. So, another very good champion for that fight right there. I'm going to launch an Amius, the Lunar Archon video here real soon. That kind of leads me into the article section, which doesn't appear on this page yet. There is an article section on the website. It is invisible. It's not completely done, and the display pages are what's holding it up. Now, the display pages, once they get completed, I can launch a Amius, the Lunar Archon article, which is going to be matched with the video I'm launching next. So the next video I'm making is going to be basically the Amius rotation. Teach you guys how to do that fight. We have a free gear removal at the moment. You guys want to take advantage of that. If you guys have not beat him yet, go knock him out. Do that, all right? I'm going to have all the builds you guys need. I'm going to have all the information you guys need, the article, the video, everything. All right, let me take over to buffs real quick. Part of the Amius rotation is finding a block debuffs buffer. Now, you'll notice other websites don't have a lot of these champions here. I keep mine updated. It updates itself, more or less. I don't have to have employees come update it, and if they don't update it, it doesn't happen, stuff like that. What I do have is an automated system, which is very nice. So if you guys wanted to find, let's say, the best block debuffs champion for Amius, the Lunar Archon fight, you can come here. We have AoE champions that cast it on all allies. We have single target, random target, and self-target ones. Okay. Now, what I want to add in the future, so expect this to come really soon or relatively quickly, as long as I continue with the launch. Sometimes I put stuff on the back burner if it takes me too much time. But what I want to do is I want to add the ability to do search criteria here, like search based off faction, for example. Say we want Knights, Revenants, Lizardmen, and Skinwalkers only. Or let's say we want Mythicals only, or we want Epics only. We're going to have some search criteria to be able to manipulate that the same exact way that we have over here. Like we'll have a faction here, and we could do this, 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 and get only those, buffs and debuffs for these specific factions, or rarities, or affinities, or any of that stuff. Just in case you're looking for a specific champion for a specific fight, like say, for example, the next Amius rotation. So maybe at the end of the next Amius video I launch, I'll actually put the next rotation as a bonus piece of info in there at the end. But you guys can get ready and prepare for that next rotation that's coming up soon. But anyways, I digress. Let me take you back over here for 1 second. We're going to go over to the factions. For the most part, I have the ratings in here. Overall value, A2, A3, some descriptions. If you guys use the arrows, it'll take you through them pretty easily. You don't have to do a lot of work finding them. What I'm going to do is do an audit. So I basically want to find out which ones have been, there's some value surges there, like Sathalia. I just recently updated her since I fought Amius with her, and I bumped her ratings up a little bit. So, stuff like that. There's been some changes already, but there's probably a couple people that need to be updated. A lot of champions, takes a lot of time. But more or less what I'm getting at is you can come to the website and you can find, basically relevant information that's current and up to date. We're just missing descriptions at the moment, and then the ratings. The ratings are coming. They're very, very close. Let me show you again what they look like. The ratings are coming. They're close. I'll get all the Amius ratings put in, and then that'll be that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to launching the website completely with articles, with all these additions. And what I'm going to be doing, last but not least, is getting rid of the movement here. So I already got rid of it on some pages. You'll notice the faction doesn't have movement no more. There's no movement here. I've already gotten rid of it in some spaces. Now, the reason why I'm getting rid of it is because the search engines do not like it. For whatever reason, I like it. I think it looks kind of slick. It only takes a couple seconds, and on mobile, you would never see any of this stuff. Mobile just kind of it loads so fast, and the stuff is got such a minimal screen, it can load, that you basically don't even see this stuff moving. It just appears. It's automatically there. So, I'm going to get rid of it just because it's extra code. It takes a little bit extra time. We already have really fast load times. Not really worried about the load times. I'm worried about the search engine optimization rankings, like Google, for example, going, we don't like your website because there's moving stuff on it. And I'm like, man, the movement stuff looks slick. I like it, man. To be honest, I took extra time to put it there. I don't understand why I got to take extra time to take it out. But it is what it is. You guys could do me a huge favor. Let me talk about this for 1 second, then I'll get out of here. Do me a huge favor at the moment if you go over to the YouTube and subscribe. The one big thing, like, I know I don't put out a lot of videos at the moment. I'm really disgruntled over it because I've been doing content here for years and I've spent a lot of time coding. Like, I got to go and finish this right here. And, you know, it's going to take time. It just takes time. That's all there is to it. And I was the first one to have mythicals on the website. So everything I do here is legit my work. And if it's not, I'll put whoever's name is else on it. So far, we don't really have any employees, but I would love to actually get a couple other people to help me. So if I do get some people to help me in the future, do some of these write-ups and stuff, you know, like, that's the big deal, is like, look at King Narcissus. He has a write-up. That's 100% what I wrote. It's all me. But I didn't get one for White Queen yet. So it's really just lacking in a lot of these descriptions at the moment. And the sooner I get them there, the better. But at the same time, I got so much work on my plate that the workload is just insane. I literally can wake up, work all day, go to sleep, and I don't get enough done. I just never get enough done. Anyways, let me get back to the subscription here. I am not a part of the Plarium program. I got to get 1,000 subs or 1,000 this or 1,000 that someplace. And for whatever reason, they don't accept like website analytics. Like, I'm not getting website analytics moving towards, you know, whatever goal there is to become a part of the content creator program. Now, because I'm not a part of the content creator program, I don't get the information first. I'll just sum it up like this. There's a lot of advantages to being in the program, and there's a lot of disadvantages to being outside the program. So, you know, I want to be a part of the content creator program. If you guys can go sub there and help me out, I'm going to start putting out a lot more videos. The problem is I'm trying to get this system here. Call this a platform. You know what I'm saying? Once I got this platform built for information, because now I can put in, you know, this build right here. There could be a video at the bottom. You'll notice the video is grayed out at the top because it doesn't exist. But at the same time, the video does exist. I've already recorded it. I just need to upload it. So, you know, once I got all this stuff kind of fleshed out and done, I'm going to be uploading a lot of content, and it'll just be flooding in. Like, it might just feel like it's trickling in at the moment, because it is. But at some point, you know, these videos don't take me a lot of time. What takes me a lot of time is coding and thinking and analyzing and doing stuff like that. So these things are going to flood in eventually. I'll have a different video for every single loadout. And in the future, I'm going to be dropping these 3-minute videos, these 5-minute videos, these quick videos for a build or something like that, and not worry about these super long videos that take a long time to edit, because I'm not really into editing, you know, for hours and hours and hours. I'd rather just get out some quick content and get the stuff out there. So anyways, let me wrap it up and say that's that. This is the website. I'm going to take away the movement. There's some new stuff coming in here. We got some brand new stuff. The search abilities, got that coming to the buffs, debuffs. We got, you know, different things. We'll have this brand new faction unity stuff coming in here real soon. And hopefully you guys enjoy the website. Hopefully you guys are actually using it. And, you know, I'm going to leave it at that. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to have the Amius rotation. You guys go check that out, especially if you guys haven't beat the boss yet, because it's got all the information you guys need to beat it. All right? You guys take it easy. Peace.